Sent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heaven to thine eyes.
Thine eyes.
Yes. Welcome to Substance for Days. Guess what we've got? Substance for Days.
I don't know if you like. Yeah, that's our new jingle. That's a jingle.
That's a
You're
jingle.
asking.
Look what we've got. Substance for Days.
Look over here.
Sparkling. I
Yeah.
like your style.
I didn't know if you was into sparkling.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask.
It's what I've switched to since the caffeine deficit
Have you?
of 2024.
Okay.
Makes it sound like a government thing.
Right. Yeah, there's something. Are we on? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on there like swanware.
Swanware.
Yeah.
So,
We're on there like swans.
swans, yeah? Just swans, yeah? Just flapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swans.
Oh, so that's the topic of the day. Swans.
Yeah. And we're going to talk all about swans.
Yeah, we'll get into that. No,
We won't.
what was I going to say to you? Drawing a blank, mate. Drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank bow.
Drawing a blank bow. It'll come to me, I'm
Go
sure.
to newsfeed. What are you doing?
Who?
This bloody sharing is caring business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wembley. Right, I'm going to message some people as well, let them know what's going down.
Yeah, in Chinatown with the Brown.
Should have done that already, shouldn't I?
Welcome, Pravina.
Welcome, Pravina.
She's entered.
Substance for Days.
Check us out.
I'm pretty sure she knows Substance for Days.
She does.
Yeah.
She does. Nick
By now.
and Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just coming off of a roller coaster of a football match. England. Roller coaster is not the right word, is it?
Oh.
Absolute washout.
Oh, they're just
terrible.
They continue to frustrate, don't they? I don't know what's going to make them get it together at any point in my lifetime.
Speaking of, are you going to get it together at any point? It's Sam Cox.
Hello.
She's entered.
Welcome.
So, producer and fiancé Knowles.
Fiancé Knowles, as we described in a previous episode.
Correct.
Check that one out.
You should. Always.
Be season 4, wouldn't it?
Probably. I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon,
boy.
Because the old season 5, that's when we've tried desperately to record on video.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
I've noticed I'm quite, it's my height, but I'm quite low down to the mic when I talk, and I'm sort of...
Are you down there?
I don't know if I am.
I don't know. Sometimes you're not.
Always hunching.
Oh, I'm hunching. I hunch a lot.
They call me
terrible posture.
The hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah. Hunching. Yeah, you got to work on your posture.
Exactly.
Go to finishing school.
Yeah. Start postulating.
Yeah. And balance books on your head.
Correct.
Yeah. Like Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
I saw a clip actually of a guy that's in it's like a finishing video, and he teaches you how to correctly eat peas, and you have to push them up against the knife and then pierce the peas with your fork,
right,
and eat them. And I think
I've seen that.
Yeah, it cuts to someone going, "Yeah, that's a brilliant idea," because you could spend all night just eating peas, which is a great thing to do.
Yeah, I guess the idea is not to rush as well. It's probably part of it.
Yeah,
but I eat like a wolverine. Honestly,
I love that.
I eat well fast. Like there's someone coming to take it. Like it's mad, but it's not on purpose as well. It's not conscious.
Yeah,
it's I don't know. It's not even. It doesn't even sort of show in any way that it might be bad for me.
No,
either.
No, well, that's good.
You know,
you don't get any indigestion.
No, no real problems. Like it's in and out, shake it all about.
Exactly. Peas in, peas out.
Yeah.
So peas out.
Peas out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Right. So yeah. What else is happening with you?
Well,
we've got local news. We got what we got. I got some stuff to say, but I don't know if I can say it.
Things.
I don't know if I can
so much to say. You can't. You won't listen. What have I been seeing a lot of recently? There's something that's that keeps popping up. I can't remember. It's not really local, but Gordon Ramsay,
right,
going on about always wear a helmet. because he when he was over in Oz, I think it was Australia, he fell off his bike.
Right.
And there's a clip now on TikTok.
Yeah.
Of
course. Yeah.
Of Gordon Ramsay going, I cannot stress to you enough how important it is to wear a helmet. Doesn't matter if it's like, it doesn't even have to be a long journey. It could be a short one.
Right.
Wear your helmet. And then he lifts the side of his shirt up and it's all bruised.
Yeah, that won't save you then.
Not if no.
That's not a strict promotion of the helmet, is
correct.
It? To be fair,
but then
your ribs will be fucked, but head okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you can still talk.
Yeah,
you just
it's
can't
true.
walk.
I mean, yes, fair.
But no, he was saying, had I not been wearing a helmet, I could have.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah,
it would have been game over.
Yeah, it can be
game over for
and
Ramsay.
The thing is, they look stupid. That's the reason that most kids don't want to wear them, because it makes you look dumb.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
It does.
It does. For some reason, I don't know why they haven't quite figured out the ergonomics of it, like the way it should, the aesthetic.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know who needs to design helmets?
Go on. Apple,
they'd
Tesla. I was thinking
the eye helmet.
Yeah,
IR helmet. All right.
I've got to be careful because for some reason when you make me laugh, I always sort of come near to a cough. Might be something to do with the smoking.
Could be,
but we'll see.
Well, we don't know.
No, stay tuned, folks.
Yeah. Stay tuned in the next 3 years.
Yeah,
we're going to see
what this turns into.
Yeah.
Oh, what a treat for you all.
Oh,
the croaky voice. Yeah. Probably lung damage in that.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
I'll bring it on.
Well, I tell you what, we're 7 minutes in.
Yeah.
Our normal fans ain't here.
No.
And I reckon that's for one of two reasons.
Yeah.
One,
go on.
They are so enamoured with the Euros.
Yeah, I can't see that though for most of our listeners.
That's not the truth.
I was wondering about that, but then I thought, no, it's not gonna.
Speaking of not gonna,
it's Eric Kirk. Welcome.
And with him doth
come
follow.
The hordes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The hordes.
The
League of Gentlemen. They shall enter.
The League of Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah. The fancy League of Kirk.
Oh, I love it.
Kirk, if you I'm gonna call him that from now on.
Yeah.
Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, we were just saying that Gordon Ramsay's been a helmet. No, he's asking people to wear a helmet. Speaking of helmet, Spooky Moulder's just entered.
Hello, Spooky Moulder.
So always get that.
Welcome.
So he's told people to wear a helmet. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
That's what keeps popping up. And the other thing that is now only popping up because of our good friend J-Dubs from the listening room.
Right, yeah.
Is Hawk 2. Did you watch those videos?
I did. I saw it, and I saw the remixes.
Oh,
they were great.
That's great.
It's really funny.
You just got to give him a Hawk 2.
Proper
amazing.
Fucking, oh my god,
violent.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Has anybody over in the stateside? Have they?
I mean, they must have
heard of and seen the Hawk 2 lady, because that's all she's known as. Because I searched for it, right?
Yeah,
and they can't find her. They can find her best friend that's in the video, but they can't find her.
Why?
She
don't want to be found, maybe?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee she would be getting floods of messages from men going, I'm sure.
Yeah, Hawk 2.
Hawk 2.
That's amazing, because I had to Google it because I typed it in and I was like, what can that be? Like, I thought it was some sort of like murder or something. I didn't know what it was. And I looked it up and I was like, oh.
I know, it was
strange.
Yeah. Speaking of strange, Mama Bear Tracy's just entered.
Hello, Mama Bear Tracy.
So I'm going to capitalise on this extra folk, and I think I'm going to play the intro music. Are you down for that?
You're going to insist on an intro, are you?
From you?
It's a bit much.
I know. It is a tall ask.
Very insistent on the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome to One and All in Sorry. Welcome to One and All in Podcast Land. We are Nick and Paul. This is Substance for Days.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you know the funny thing about that?
God, the funny thing
Funny
about
thing-
that is,
The funny thing about that is I knew that the intro was playing for them. It just wasn't coming through on our speakers.
really?
So,
Fuck. I was
you
like,
halfway through, you've gone just
just
new intro,
right.
new intro.
Just
Oh, we were practicing a new intro for when this
Mm.
eventually allows us to monetize it, and we
Yeah.
can't use that stupid intro anymore.
we'll see.
What did we come up with? Substance for days. We've got substance for days.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Come
it
and
was.
join us because we've got substance for days.
Days of our lives have substance in them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes we point it out at least once a week.
Yeah.
You know, something
Maybe
like that.
once every two,
We are jamming.
depending
We are vibing.
on the availability of us both.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Oh, there's some people have entered, probably left as well.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I send you that clip? I might have just watched it and not seen it. Watched it and not shared it. Of when back in it must have been early 2000s when David Mitchell did a pretend advert for BBC Football. Do you remember that?
So
I might not have shared it with you,
I
but
think
you
I've
will
seen
remember it.
though. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
him walking through the pitch going, football, football, football. Come watch a lot of football. Look, watch, it's moving, it's football. It's brilliant. It's incredible.
I think I have seen.
It's like so typical of,
Yeah.
of Britain.
Yeah.
And I mean, to join everyone up that is listening stateside, obviously the Euros is happening at the moment,
Yeah.
which is a depressing time for England.
Yeah, not great, is it?
We all get to join together and rejoice at how shit we are. Speaking of shit we are, it's ICU. Yeah?
We see
Alien.
You. We
So-
see you.
And that's welcome.
And that's welcome.
And that's a welcome.
Substance for
Solid
days.
welcome.
Yeah. You've missed the intro, but that's not a problem.
Mhm.
You can catch up with that on the repeat.
Just catch up later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or get over it.
England versus Denmark.
Yes.
Let's start with okay. England versus Serbia.
Yeah.
How was that for you? I didn't watch it. A lot of it.
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing. Something else.
Yeah.
But,
Something probably more fulfilling.
Yeah, but I didn't watch most of that, and then I saw the highlights, and there weren't many.
Well, there was one.
Yeah,
So Bellingham scored, I think, in the 13th minute.
yeah, like a header.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good goal.
It was a
It was a goal.
It was a
It
goal.
was a goal. Yeah, no, we scored.
And
We scored.
and he was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah,
But when he scored in the 13th minute, I was like, right, okay, like you were describing earlier, like, right, world class, here we go.
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
for then the preceding 80 odd minutes,
Always.
87 minutes.
Yeah. There's I don't know what happens to them.
Honestly.
I said it to you. As soon as someone puts an England shirt on, something goes wrong with their brain.
Yeah.
Like they are world class people. You know the generations that we've had even before this. Like the one with David Beckham in it.
Yeah.
You had Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes,
Yeah.
Beckham, Ashley Cole. Like the best football players that you could possibly muster, and won nothing. Won nothing.
Yeah.
There's been 4 golden generations.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. I think it's just the media. I think we should be as happy as Estonia.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? About our football.
Yeah.
Because we ain't won anything.
This is it. It would be quite interesting. Like you don't get in the World Cup. What America don't.
Yeah, they're
Do
good.
they?
They're good now.
They're good now.
America.
Turns
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But have they been in the World Cup?
Yes, they have before.
Right.
Yeah.
But we just don't see them because we're apparently excellent. Is that what?
Well,
happens?
no, I don't even know. I don't think we've faced them
Yeah.
in a long time.
Which is interesting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's strange. But I don't know if that's to do with the areas. I don't know if they group Europe up and then
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
properly.
'Cause I
apparently
wonder-
it's random, but
I wonder if our perception of England is, like you say, absolutely influenced by media, but also heavily influenced by the fact that we're English. And I wonder if the stateside listeners or people watching in America would go, yeah, like when England come on, like we ain't going, this is it. But then saying that,
They don't watch football a lot of the time.
No, but the likes of Danny DeVito and Justin Timberlake, they were all going, "It's coming home,
Yeah,
no problem."
yeah.
So what is happening?
You can't. I guess you can't compare Danny DeVito to the usual American.
Mm.
Maybe that's it. The access. People
Yeah.
don't have access or don't care. But there are it is growing massively in America.
Yeah.
Football. Like Messi plays in the American League.
Oh, okay,
He's gone to Inter Miami,
right.
which is something to do with David Beckham. He's invested in that team.
Speaking of something to do with David Beckham, Scooter, 1/3 of Beans and Weenie is doomed.
Oh, welcome back, Scooter.
Glad to have you.
Good to have you, mate. Good to have you.
Good to have you.
Welcome back.
We're just having a quick chat about the football,
Yeah.
as is tradition.
Yeah, it's not coming home. It's not coming home. It's never
never
coming.
Come in,
Football's never coming home.
not to England,
I don't know where it's been, and it's definitely not coming home.
not England.
I don't think home is England. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. After this long, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, exactly. Do you know what? Do you know in our lifetime? I think. Yeah. How long away is it? 40, 42. Yeah. In our lifetime, they're going to go. Some commentators are going to go. It's been 100 years since England have won the World Cup,
Yes.
aren't they?
Yes, clearly.
Will they bring it home for
Yeah.
a century?
Yeah. No.
No, they won't.
They're probably not.
They're not going
I
to.
don't know why, but they probably won't.
Yeah. 66, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's the one.
yes.
Yeah. The only one.
The only one, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have any rights to it.
No.
That's the problem with, I think, the media, but I also think this sort of sense of entitlement to it.
Yeah.
I think we maybe invented it.
Yeah.
In the Victorian era, it was like, I think they used to kick heads down the fucking street.
They
Like in
bloody
this-
should as well.
in this game of...
If I had
yeah.
it my way, they still would.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but yeah.
On the grand stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the criminals.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah, getting
Head.
the old guillotine
Yeah.
or something.
So, what else have I been seeing? So I've been seeing a bit of Ramsey's helmet,
Yeah, you saw Ramsey's helmet.
and I've seen a bit of football,
Yeah.
which has been shit. Oh yeah, so sorry, going back to the point. So England against Serbia, they won 1-0, but after the 13th minute when the goal was scored, nothing from them.
So nothing happened.
They've just gone up against Denmark
Yes.
for our stateside listeners, and they've drew against Denmark,
Yes.
which is appalling. And I tell you for why. It's appalling because, again, what we were just discussing, you expect more and better from England's, like you say, world-class football players.
They do have some. I don't know if they... I don't know. This is what I mean. It always ends up where you think, I don't know if they are.
Now.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
But again, you're right. But you're onto something when you say about like when they put the England shirt on. Because when I watched Man City this year, I was like, mate, this is football.
But I think that's what happens
This
when you
are
have...
football.com.
This is what happens when you have the best players and the best manager in the world and all the money. Because they're backed by like a Saudi fucking... or a sheik or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
oil
all right.
money, baby.
Yeah.
That's
so
going nowhere.
We'll sort you.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
sort
yeah.
you.
Speaking of oil,
Go on.
Mama Bear Tracy, let's say hockey. Let's go Oilers. Game 6 tomorrow night of the finals.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that is ice hockey.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Could just be normal hockey, couldn't
I
it?
don't know.
Do they have normal
They
hockey?
well, I'm sure they have normal hockey, but I
the
don't.
AstroTurf.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they. It's probably ice hockey. Oilers doesn't sound like a hockey team, does it?
No.
Like
that's
a
true.
normal hockey team.
I'll tell you something else that happened, actually, in local news.
It's not for the Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that Stanley Tucci Cup? Because that would be great if it was. Or maybe it's Stanley Kubrick, writer of A
Sorry,
Clockwork
it is.
Orange.
It is for the Stanley
It
Cup.
is for the Stanley.
Right, so it is ice hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Oilers. Might
Go.
as well support something.
Yeah.
A team that might win.
I mean, if I can bet on it,
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can.
yeah.
You
Can
know.
I?
Yeah, look it up. Oilers.
Oh, Oilers.
What's the odds?
Just type in
Yeah.
Oilers.
Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oilers to win.
Yeah.
Um.
Back it up.
So Another bit of local news, and this is even more British than what we just described. Are you ready, American listeners, for one of the most regal statements I will make this year?
Go on.
Last Friday, I went to watch the cricket.
Yes. Did I not see? I think I saw maybe something on your WhatsApp.
Oh,
Didn't know.
Honestly, Jennifer Love Hewitt, what a game!
How did you feel?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Enthralled.
Yes, it was. So it was Surrey v Gloucestershire, and that again, just to give everyone a bit of life as a regal Englishman. Surrey v Gloucestershire.
Okay.
Yeah, those are two words and one letter. You're never going to get anywhere else, folks.
Big counties. Yeah.
Big counties.
Yeah.
Big county backup.
Right.
And it was great. So it was T20, so it's fast paced.
You're right, yeah.
It was your back and forth in.
Is that in a day usually?
Yeah.
T20.
Oh, yeah.
In a day, it's not. It's
Yeah, it was
wham bam.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
It was 6:30 till 9:30.
Mm.
That's how you go with it. And Gloucestershire were at 170 runs, and Surrey were at 169 runs on their last ball.
Right.
And then they bowled and... No, sorry, they were at 170 on their last ball and they bowled and then got caught out.
So what happened?
So it was a draw.
Fucking hell.
At 170.
I've never heard of that.
No, I know.
Cricket.
And as the Gloucestershire bowler was running up, it was like tense. Like everyone was going zoo like that. It was really good considering what a fucking boring game it is normally.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I couldn't understand. It is a boring game.
Yeah, but it was very lively.
But you vibed it.
Yeah.
There
was even some like almost hooliganism. You wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
But there was a little bit of hooliganism.
A little bit sort of get a little bit tense.
What are we going to do? Did I... Oh, no, I told you that in the last podcast that I saw someone in Canterbury going...
Yeah,
no, that's fine,
one of those people.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to sample some great viewing, some great food, and a jammy Dodger donut.
It looked good.
Which was excellent.
It looked good.
If I do say so myself.
Tasty.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was bloody tasty.
So yeah, right.
That is local news.
Yeah.
For you. What have you got? Because I reckon you said you got some shit to say, but you don't know if you can say it. That's what they like.
Yeah.
They love all that.
I can complain for days. I'll tell you that much. But I don't know what good it does you. Doesn't really do you that much good. But yeah, I've been right. So on Friday, I don't know. I didn't mention this to the podcast, did I? On Friday, I got away early from work.
All right.
It was looking like it was going to be a good afternoon. My van broke down in the fast lane of one of the busiest motorways in Europe.
Yeah. Yep.
And I had to wait for a friend to come and charge the battery for me. It turns out it wasn't the battery, it's the alternator, which doesn't charge the battery, which gives the car no electric. So I had to charge it every 15 miles until I got to Ashford.
Oh.
And my friend lives in Surrey.
Oh.
So that was
Surrey.
Good. He had to come back to Surrey.
Oh, that's like... Isn't that like 2 hours or 3 hours?
It's probably like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Maybe an hour. If you're lucky, it's an hour.
Yeah.
But it's very rarely an hour and a half. And I couldn't believe he did it.
Yeah.
I just said, leave me. You can leave me. I'll call the recovery
abandon
people.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened. So yeah, big shout out to him for that. He's not listening, but big shout out to him anyway.
He bloody will.
Lifesaver. So yeah, woke up this morning, went to pick up a colleague from a train station near London,
right.
Croydon.
Yeah. It's your main Croydon massive.
Yeah. Van died.
Did it?
Spare van died. Right? Had to get it recovered. Took me till 1 o'clock. I was there at 8:30 in the morning. Took me till 1 o'clock to get back to Kent. Then I had to go. I went and worked for a couple of hours up the road. Could have done without it. Got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Could have done without it. Everyone could have done without it. But there you go. This is life.
Yeah, and these things are put in place to test us.
Yeah, we press on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pray.
Mm.
We pray.
So yeah,
well, that's good.
that's a little bit of local news for you. Not much home to write home about, to be honest. Just cracking on with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's similar to me, really. I got I've been told twice this week that the tyres on my vehicle are running bald.
Okay,
so that's good.
That's good. Yeah,
That's great.
What's that? Another 400?
Okay. Well,
Something like that.
Speaking of, what's that? 400? It's Maya crazy.
Oh, welcome.
So I'm insinuating,
Do you know,
cash.
Scooter said, "Oh wait, I thought you were going to announce you are selling your virginity. My bad. Pre-wedding fundraiser.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
we could do a
I'm not selling my virginity.
no,
That
saving
is-
it for Sam.
Yeah, saving all my love for you.
And I'm
So-
saving all my love for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So Whitney. So
Whitney, what? Oh,
welcome, Fayez.
shame. Oh, speaking of Whitney, it's Fayez El Rakori. Touch McCory, yeah?
No, well, it's not
Fayez Touch McCory. No?
that. El Rakawi.
El Rakawi.
Yeah.
What else?
Mr. Ray will turn up at some point, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon.
5 to 8, I reckon. At
Yeah.
the minute.
Wanker.
Way it's going.
Wanker.
Maybe he's doing something. You
Yeah.
know.
I guess another announcement that I need to make is that I've joined a cult. Well, this cult.
Did you start it? Because I'd be impressed.
Do you know what? I didn't start it,
Okay.
but this cult already has millions of followers globally.
Right.
You're on it. You're in it. Producer Sam's in it. Pravina, I know she's in it.
What is it?
It's TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah, I've joined that cult,
that's
folks.
an announcement. That's an announcement. Yes.
I've joined
yes.
that cult. So I'm... speaking of cult, it's Billy D.
Oh, welcome, Billy D.
Cult 45.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Suck me off.
Correct.
Oh.
Suck me sideways. Yeah.
Billy Shoestring D.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
So what's going on?
Billington Jennifer D. That's how I live and
Jennifer
breathe.
D. Lopez.
Yeah, you first, he says.
About time you joined TikTok, Mama Bear said.
Well,
I didn't even know. They all follow us.
what, on
Mr.
TikTok?
Ray, yep, all of them. Didn't know it. And Instagram.
That's great,
See,
guys.
there you go.
See, well, this is the thing. So I'll give you a bit of backstory.
Context.
Yeah. Speaking of back, it's Julie Retka.
Oh, welcome, Julie.
Julie got back.
Julie got back. Julie got back. Julie got back.
I don't know if you have.
Substance for days, but
Yeah,
there you go.
she's got that.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bit of context is I frequently get TikToks shared to me by several members of the public.
Sure.
Right? They're like, check this really funny video out on TikTok. And I'm like, okay.
And then you have to go through Google to do it.
Correct.
Yes.
And it opens a link and then it goes, oh, you should join, you should join them on TikTok. And up until about a month ago, I've been going, yeah, but I don't want to. Not now.
No.
And it's been going, all right, I'll just play the video for you.
Yeah.
And I've been going, ha 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 ha. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
But in recent weeks, it's been going, do you want to play this video then? Because you should join TikTok. Like, it's almost exhausted now with me. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, just play the video. And it goes, no.
Okay. Doesn't it?
No,
I'm not doing it then.
I'm not.
Well, you're not getting it then.
I'm standing up to you.
Why not? It's still a Google hit, isn't
Exactly.
it? I don't get it.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
standing up to you. No, you're going to
Yeah.
have to download the app now.
Right.
So that, coupled with, we had this is a peek behind the curtain. We had a bit of a conference yesterday. Substance for Days listeners. Yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a conference where I've been working on. I've been trying to find a way to make our shorts more efficient. And one of the things that I've been doing is trying to use AI generated by CapCut. And I put it all together, uploaded it, and then to my fellow colleagues, I said, "Let us know what you think." And co-producer Paul, co-host Paul,
Co-producer,
co-host, co-editor, co-writer, writer-director.
Sure. As if this is written.
Yeah.
Oh.
Said, "Have you watched them?" And I went, "No, I haven't watched them." And he went, "They're not good."
Yeah.
In like I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, no, it
was like they're not good.
It was weird. I don't understand. Right, it will, like, trust me. I think even now the AI will catch up. Like it's already caught up at some level. But it focuses on the wrong person when they're talking for a long amount of the time, and it doesn't pick up on what bits could be funny.
Yeah.
So it just plays information
just stuff together.
Yeah. And yeah, of course, you need to fucking catch people's attention in 10 seconds or you're fucked.
Yeah.
On anything, including shorts, including Instagram, because people go on Instagram, but they're going on Reels, mate. They're looking at the videos.
Yeah.
Everyone's got that disease, man. They do it all the time. And Sam said to me the other day, she has, sometimes even to her own detriment, she understands TikTok and she has trouble getting off it.
Right. Yeah.
So she started to, but she gets it. And I'm on it because my kids were on it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know what was going on.
Yeah.
And then it became its own thing for me. Of course it did.
Yeah.
And then,
then I got infected. And now here we are.
I'm scrolling for the Chinese.
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't even know what. So
exactly. What would Robert Mugabe do?
Well, exactly. What would he do?
What would Chairman Mao
Genocide.
do?
Probably.
So,
both.
No.
Genocide.
Yeah. Well, I mean both.
Yeah.
But so I was like, right, okay. And at the point that I made to the group listeners was, I felt yesterday prior to discussing it, which is, hey, is a little piece of advice, a little piece of life advice. Is it's always more beneficial for everyone if you talk about things rather than make an assumption and then talk about it afterwards, only to find out that your assumption is incorrect. But what I said, right?
But
what I said to the group is, I was like, look, what it feels like is that there are two entities going on.
Camps.
Yeah, there's two camps, and you've got the camp that's got Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, all singing off the same hymn sheet. And then you've got this other camp, and I forgot about Instagram, so it's a good point. But you've got this other camp where you've got just TikTok singing off a hymn sheet.
Yes.
And I was like, if we don't like which I got, having looked at the shorts, I was totally in agreement. I was like, right, if we're going to abandon that, we're going to leave that,
park that.
Yeah, how can we find a way to tie this all together? And co-host, co-director, co-writer Paul made a very good point, a very valid point, which was, it is.
Yeah, they are all linked.
And I was like, and I was about to go for a swim, and I thought, if I look myself, right, if I actually use some initiative, I wonder what I'll find. But I carried on talking, and co-host Paul said, they are linked to Instagram, which has then got links to YouTube, Facebook, Spotify,
all of it,
the rest.
It's all there, yeah.
It's all linked.
Yeah.
So it's all one entity. But I was like, right, okay. Well, if we're doing this, then what went on in my head is like, if we're doing this and we're focusing on quality, we're not focusing on directing traffic, let me go and have a look. So in order to do that, I needed to download TikTok.
Of course he did.
Then I went and had a look. And I watched one short that, funnily enough, it keeps coming up on my TikTok now because I'm following Substance for Days, obviously. And I watched it and I was like, this is fucking excellent.
It was good. Yeah, it was good, yeah.
It's the... It's where someone talks about drinking from a urinal.
Yeah, it was Bob someone, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bob Maiden.
Yeah, Maiden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair Maiden.
Like the cut of your jib, Bob
yeah,
Maiden.
That's it, yeah.
And it was cracking.
And those things as well, those clips, you have to, a lot of people just do them and they don't edit the speech that's coming up at
Yeah.
the in the middle or whatever. You have to actually go back and edit that.
Right.
Not edit it, type it in where it says the words.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Like, it's fucking like not easy, but it's not something that I do.
Right.
It's something that producer Sam does.
Right.
I cannot do it. I mean, I technically could, but it's not my strength.
So
my strength is talking shit.
Correct,
So,
as is mine.
Yeah.
As is mine.
And we talk shit and do stuff.
Always.
Right?
Content.
And she gets it. So I just...
Like Steph Curry with
it's
the shot.
weird. It never happened before. I don't think it's ever happened before. I think that's why I'm marrying a bitch.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's why you got to lock it down.
Yeah, lock that shit down.
Yeah, exactly. But no, so I think that they're, as I say, I think they're excellent. And if the only thing is that particular video, the like taking the urinal example, because there's loads, there's a few on there, but the urinal one was the one where I was like, this is sick. Has Sam got that from the full YouTube clip? Is she able to download that full YouTube video?
I'm pretty sure that you have it on your Google Drive or
So
a common Google Drive.
Yeah.
Then when they become available, she downloads it.
Right.
I listen to the audio.
Right.
So I listen normally on Spotify now. I don't listen on Podbean anymore, folks.
Spootifoo. Yeah,
Spotify plays it. That's
just
the
plays
difference.
it.
Yeah, just
it doesn't download it.
Yeah, no. Just plays it. So, yeah, cheers. And but I listen to it, and what I normally do is I'm sitting in the porch, as you do, having a cigarette or two,
big time,
and a cup of tea,
big time,
and I write down all the times, physically write down all the times that I think are funny clips.
Okay.
And then Sam will go back to it, and if we've got the video for it, then we do that. If not, then she puts something that might be trending on TikTok, like a picture or a stupid video or something, or a song or whatever it is, and she puts that and super, you know what I mean? Fuses it.
Does a stitch in.
Yeah.
Stitching time saves 9.
It's not that difficult, but you know, it does take time.
Yeah, because I think as an alternative, there's two ways that we could do it. Then is that I could periodically upload the video to the Google Drives.
Yeah.
Of all the Googling and the driving.
Is that the Googly Drive? Because I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, the Googly
She was like,
Drive
oh, yeah, no, there's a Google Drive that we... And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know things.
Yeah, things and bits.
I didn't go to school for that.
But
you know what I mean?
But the alternative is, I wonder if producer Sam gets the YouTube Studio app,
yes,
whether she can download the content directly from YouTube Studio, because that's where the videos end up.
Yeah,
ultimately.
Yeah.
And then
I think that was the system before. But I'm sure it can be. I'm sure that can be manoeuvred.
Yeah,
but I mean, all it is doing. We're actually not doing clips normally. That's the problem. Like we haven't been doing content at all.
Yeah.
On anything.
Yeah.
For like a year.
Yeah.
Because I started with good intentions as per usual, and then look what happens. Yeah, it just carries on, and then but we started doing it now, and that's what's interesting, and for no reason at all, it's gaining traction on there and getting views. I want it to convert to other places.
Yeah, but it could be.
But I think more content will produce more, like 2 a week minimum.
Yeah,
on Insta and TikTok and now YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
all of it. They'll just go out unilaterally.
Correct,
and that will grow us. Surely.
And then I'll see whether or not that's doable.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll list the 2 video episodes up on. Well, actually, they're there on YouTube Studio. They're just marked as unlisted, and you can set them to fire to the public whenever you like.
Sure.
So, and that's behind the curtain.
Proper.
All right.
Do you like that? Behind the curtain for certain.
You like that, folks?
Right. So, what else has been happening?
What?
Trying to think of world stuff.
Yeah, what world bits?
Well, I know that America is pledging another
allegiance
10 years and some odd $1 billion to Ukraine,
Oh, okay.
like in a pledge. They're
Oh,
sort of like, we're dedicating 10 years to fucking
We're doing that, are we?
sorting you lot out. Well, it looks like it.
Oh.
Biden, mental. There are trains of thought that his son and him are laundering money through Ukraine. And do you know Hunter Biden was caught with cocaine and weapons
Excellent.
that he shouldn't have had?
No,
And he got let off.
because you don't. I mean, you don't.
Well, Joe Biden has lost his marble. You know, you've seen him.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
He's-
nothing there.
He's like the kid, isn't he? On that, you know, the kid that's on the that meme. The kid that goes, if you could, you could, and then you could, would you?
Yeah,
Like that one.
Yeah.
But no, he's a mental case.
He's
a
old.
mental
He's
case.
really
But
old.
there's no way they're laundering money through Ukraine, because I don't think they've got the. I don't think they've got it all switched on
the savvy
to do that.
Oh, maybe not. That's what I've heard. That's not
Yeah.
official, obviously. But what is official anymore?
Well, there's something that's official. Actor Donald Sutherland, star of films including The Hunger Games and Don't Look Now, has died
Fucking hell.
at
Father
88.
of Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah,
Shit.
famous for 24, amongst other.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know, the
Other
Lost
productions.
Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So he's gone.
That's bad.
See you later.
Legend. Good
Yeah.
actor. Very good actor.
Bloody good actor.
I've seen him in a lot of things.
I've seen him in a couple things.
Yeah, over the years.
So no, there's nothing to joke about with that.
No, sure.
No.
Sure.
So that's
On a more
happened.
positive note,
Yeah.
I
Go on.
don't know. What was
There is nothing. There is nothing positive in this world.
Israel's gone quiet. Have you noticed that? The old
The
Gaza.
Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Gaza
Quiet on our front.
Strip.
I don't know if they're still bombing it, but
Probably. They're still probably shelling the shit out of it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I've heard a quote, and
Go on.
it's worrying me. It's worrying me, but it's inevitable anyway. Voting for Keir Starmer to replace Rishi Sunak is like changing your tie when you shit yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
I mean,
That is
I mean,
true.
I hope not.
They're about to face Question Time, BBC Question Time, which again for the American listeners is quite heavy hitting.
Well, yeah, it can be.
It's got a bunch of British people that they pull no punches. Speaking of a British person that pulled no punches, I saw a clip on, you guessed it, TikTok of this bloke, right? I think I shared it to you, in fact, on TikTok, because I can do that now.
I mean, you would have, and I won't have looked yet. I don't get notifications like that.
Excellent.
I control it.
Yeah.
So I
don't
look
get
down and I've got
notifications.
10, like 5 from Sam, 2
Yeah.
from Polly, or whatever. But I control when that comes.
Correct.
I have to.
Yeah. I'm so with you. But it's this it's this man that goes, well, it's these immigrants, isn't it? It's these immigrants coming over. They're just taking all the jobs. And a woman who's interviewing him goes, why haven't you got a job then? Why haven't you got a job? And he goes, well, no, sorry. No, she says, what happened to you before you tried getting a job then?
Yeah.
Believing that it's immigrants that have stolen his job. And he goes, well, I've got a criminal record. Oh.
Yeah.
Robbery, assault.
Yeah.
And she said, like, she pauses for a second and she goes, so you think it's immigrants that are stopping you from getting a job, not the robbery and assault. And he goes, yeah, it's immigrants. Like that. Like, so deadpan, so stone-faced.
I mean,
but it's those kind of British wankers that are going to be sitting there in Question Time saying to Keir Starmer, yeah, but you're a crackhead, and not really understanding government policy, and then going to Rishi Sunak, you're rich and you've got different coloured skin and that, so get out.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bullshit going on.
Oh, definitely.
There's a lot of bullshit flying about. I don't know what to believe anymore. So I just tend to not believe most of it
Yeah.
until proven wrong.
Yeah.
There's so much information. There's too much information,
Yeah.
and it's scrambling everyone's fucking brains. It might have started from COVID onwards.
Yeah. Never
it
regained
might be
control.
orchestrated. It might not. I really couldn't give two fucks. I'm just, we need to
Just see what happens. Just ride the wave, baby.
We need to get back to basic shit. I think.
Yeah.
A lot. Food. That's
get the old farm. Get the old farms going.
Honestly, cooperative farms and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I'm doing nothing to do that though.
Right.
I mean, I know how to grow stuff better, but
I would love a farm. Do you know? I was saying it to Praveen
more
the other
than a
day.
mansion.
Yeah. I said like we drove down to see M4Y&E's new baby.
Yeah,
Ruby.
a babe.
And we ended up going a different way to where I normally go, and it took us down a country road. And the country road, imagine like where we used to live.
Yeah,
sort of
take me home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Country
to the
road.
place.
Yeah.
Where I belong.
Yeah.
But the place, you would look left, you would look right, and every now and then you'd see this like humongous house. And there was even one where it looked like it was from Grand Designs, like it was mostly glass. And white. And
They
square.
get like that. Yeah,
it was banging, right?
Yeah.
But I said to Pravina, I was like, I used to really, really want like that would be at the very top of the pyramid. If I climbed that pyramid or that mountain, and that was at the top, I would consider my life done.
Yeah,
complete.
Okay.
And I was like, thing is though, these days is I look at these houses and I'm like, God, they're amazing. But then I sort of inject a bit of realism these days, and I'm like, right. I'm in my big house, okay? Someone's taken the car because they've gone somewhere for the day. And I go, right, need some shopping though. Need some bacon and some eggs.
Sure.
Where is anything? Anywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those lanes where it's like you are miles away from the nearest town that is miles away from the fucking nearest supermarket.
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, Ocado ain't going to sort me out all the time though, is it?
Probably not. I don't know. There's ways round it though. You would have to provide. If you, I'm guessing if you move into a place like that, you've already considered that.
Yeah, that is the argument.
Committing to that sort of
Grandeur.
financial. Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you've got your own fucking
You've got
private.
everything sorted. You've got a few cars. Like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Someone takes one of them, and
Yeah,
just,
and your personal shopper will drive the shopping back.
Not a problem.
It is true, but
for them.
Correct. But knowing that, well, not knowing, but feeling that I may never hit those dizzy heights of a private shopper and more than one vehicle, I thought, do you know what? I want to change the top of my mountain ever so slightly. And what it would be that I would live somewhere like that, but it would have to be a farm. It would have to be something that I would have to self-sustain in order to survive.
Yeah.
And then I'd fucking go for it.
Yeah, it'd be
Someone
perfect.
went, here's a farm.
Yeah.
It's got a couple of cows. It's got some crops.
Chickens.
Yeah, chickens fill
like
your
that.
boots.
Yeah.
I'd be Clarkson.
There's a lot to it, but I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
100%. I've always wanted to buy a parcel of land.
Yeah.
And
a small.
a small
satchel.
holding.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd love
one
that.
day.
Switching back to worldwide news, Travis Scott has been arrested in Miami on suspicion of disorderly intoxication and trespassing over an argument on a boat in the early hours of Thursday.
Okay.
The American...
What's he up to? Come on, Travis. Silly boy.
Yeah, I don't even like him.
Get in a... No, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about him.
No.
I don't know about him.
And I don't know. He does stuff,
him and ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Can you tell? I don't know the difference between them.
No.
Stand them next to each other. I don't know.
No, exactly.
All these rappers, I don't know
Ballsack Rocky.
Yeah, I don't know them anymore. They're not my people.
The American rapper was detained by police at Miami Beach Marina around 1:45 local time.
Yeah.
An arrest report from Miami Beach Police Department, seen by BBC Newsbeat, says officers were called to reports of people fighting on a yacht.
Travis.
That's the life, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, go on, mate.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, Goodness me, Kim Yum's here.
Hello, Kim. Yum 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 yum.
Exactly. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Very tasty.
Mak-
It's Kim Yum 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 Yum.
Makatoi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makatoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I sent you that? Have I sent you the guy going
Probably.
audio.
No.
Audio.
Well, I haven't seen it.
I can't keep doing it, but it's
Yeah.
brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah. So
Kim Doolan said, I need to find a flower girl dress. That's for the upcoming wedding, I reckon.
sure.
I reckon. Also said, hello, Mong Lee and brother.
Yes.
So,
Mongley being myself.
yeah, emphasis on Lee.
It would have been better. No,
No,
Lee.
because you can't do that
No.
anymore.
But Mong is a legitimate. It's a legitimate name in China. It's a company.
Is it?
Yes,
It's a company.
it's a company.
there's
This joke has been going on for over 20 years.
right.
Over 20 years.
Easily, I reckon.
Between Kim Yum Yum and myself.
I'd go as far as it's gone on for 30 years.
We went to a easily.
Yeah.
We went to a
Mong. A company of Mong.
Yes, I'll show you in a minute. It's on Google. You can see it.
Is that like a murder of crows?
Yes.
Is that what you
it's
call
not
that?
a Mong of Li Shang's.
Oh, right.
No. Mong Li Shang is a company, right? We went to a Chinese restaurant in Greenwich 25 years ago or whatever.
Right.
Right, I had a moped.
Oh, fuck me.
There you go, 17.
17. So we're talking 41 now. So we're talking 24 years.
Yes.
24 years
24 years ago.
Right.
Went to a Chinese restaurant. we were joking about and we looked and we saw a tin that said Mong Li Shang on it. And we could not get enough of talking about it.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with us. And now we've invented a character for Mong Li Shang. And
Right.
he is a person
Yeah.
who was sort of around in the 1600s.
Well, okay.
Still around now, inexplicably.
Yeah.
And gets into all sorts of mischiefs, been through all sorts of wars and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I went and bought my auntie from a Chinese wholesale place a tin of Mong Li Shang jelly. And she still has that tin 24 years later.
Jelly.
Yes.
Do they do jelly?
It was awful. We actually poured it out and tried it. It was disgusting.
Oh.
Tasted of nothing.
It's
It was horrible.
just gelatin.
Yeah, it was red, like there was going to be a flavour, but
Yeah. It was inviting now.
it was jank.
Oh.
It was jank.
Goodness me. What is the worst food you've ever eaten?
Probably that. No,
Probably that.
that's up there. But do you know what? I always have this lasting memory. Right, I can never eat potato croquettes.
Oh, right. Okay. What's that?
Because I feel like in primary school I had them, and they at some point they tasted like vomit, and they just the mash was not mash.
It was made with like
Summer.
off milk.
Yeah, off milk, or it was made of like powdered mash or something.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
just jank, not proper mash.
Yeah.
So I can't eat them, and that's lived with me. So that's got to be one of them. You've got some. Did you have some like authentic Chinese food that was disgusting?
Oh, I did.
Is
I
that
did.
one of the worst things?
I think it's the experience was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because obviously I could jump straight to the boneless chicken wings, but we covered that on the podcast. But those
That's got to be up there, isn't it?
It is
because of
number
the whole
one.
experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not- I've never felt
Anything
closer
like
to
it.
death in my entire.
That's amazing. That's
life.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's astounding.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad,
It's
guys.
really bad. Like
Yeah.
now, when I watch those challenges on TV, I'm like, you guys, you must be of another level
Yeah, no, it's
because
different.
they're eating the chilies.
Yeah, it's different. There's not.
They've changed
yeah.
the rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they done change the rules.
But I'd say after that, like there's quite a big gap before you start getting to foods where I'm a bit like, but certainly the authentic Chinese food was a very uncomfortable experience, and the only reason it was uncomfortable was you had what did you have? You had tripe
Yes,
in there.
it's stomach, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stomach lining.
And I mean, and it's got like It's like the suckers of
Yeah.
octopuses, but like a sponge sort of size.
like a pattern.
Oh,
on
and
it,
that
yeah.
was awful.
Yeah.
But they were marinating in some sort of broth
Yeah.
with the Szechuan chilies, which, the Szechuan pepper seeds.
Yeah.
And that was interesting because that was I've not known
Yeah.
that experience
I
before.
think you said that.
It was like a electric numbing feeling on my tongue, and it was really, really odd.
potent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still ate a lot of it.
Yeah. Sure.
I ate a lot
Well,
of
when
it.
in Rome,
Weird.
you know.
And then beyond that, I'd probably say, and this is really unfortunate. I used to really, really like curried goat.
Yes.
I used to love it. In
Yes.
fact, there was a Jamaican stand that used to sell it in Bromley, where we have both spent some time.
I went through there this morning, actually.
Oh, I could have.
Past the old building that I used to work in.
Yeah.
It's now not that building anymore.
No,
is
yes,
it?
it's changed, isn't it?
They took that right out, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Mad.
Took the dog out.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this Jamaican stand, which had a female Jamaican chef, was there every week when we used to work in another building, was there every week. And then one week she said, just to let you know, I'm off. And we were like, what? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to go and do weddings now, wedding events.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were like, oh, okay. Well, is there going to be someone else in place? And she was like, yeah. There's going to be another Jamaican stand. He come to the stand and he brought mutton, like curried mutton, not curried goat, curried mutton, which is bones and shit. The first time I tried it, I didn't realise how bony it would be. I thought it would be like things on the bone, like a lamb shank.
Yeah,
almost that level of meat
to
to bone ratio.
Yeah. Too
But-
bony.
Yeah, but this you're talking like shards of bone.
Yeah.
With no meat.
Watch
on them.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who sits there and goes, oh, this
I
is
know
a
it
really
adds to the
easy
flavour,
experience.
but they should sieve that
Just
out.
scoop it out.
Yeah, sieve that out.
So now I always say to any stand that I go where I see it, I'm like, do you do the bones or boneless curry
Yeah.
goat? And they all go, no, it's bones. And I go, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Off-putting. I didn't think that would off-put you, like made you cringe or whatever.
Well, this is the thing, because you look through it and you're cutting bits away and you're like, right, okay, I think I've managed to hook me some meat, right?
Sure.
And then you put that meat in your mouth. It's got a little shard in there, like a little shark tooth.
Yeah,
of a bone.
yeah. I know
Just
what you
going
mean.
like
a
that.
bit of cartilage
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, great. Can I
See,
just?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's what puts me off of bones in food.
Yeah. It's when you get it in between your teeth
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm just chewing on myself.
Producer Sam, if she gets KFC, she'll get the wings and the drumsticks, but pull them apart.
Yeah.
So there's no, you know,
Yeah.
sinew and fucking, because I don't really like that.
Yeah.
It
like the
sounds-
vein?
Yeah,
bit.
it sounds like
Yeah.
first world problems, but I don't like it.
No.
I don't like pulling off, or like you said, chewing, and then there's a bit of bone unexpectedly. It's not good.
Mm.
It's not a good feeling.
No, it's horrible.
No. Yeah.
Well, speaking of not a very good feeling, we've nearly hit the hour mark.
We are circling it.
We're circling it. Should we have a little look through, see what... oh, blimey. Kartik's entered. Welcome, Kartik.
Welcome.
We love you very much. I'm just gonna check out your avatar. You look like... Who does he look like? He looks like the guy that always plays a police officer in stuff. I think he's even in Scary Movie. But he's not Doofy. No, he's the guy in Scream that is played by Doofy in Scary Movie. Do you remember that guy in Scream?
Yeah,
Who's
I think
the
I
officer?
do. Yeah, the married Courtney Cox.
David Arquette.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it is him. But, yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Hello,
about?
Kartik.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've
Little-
seen you now, mate. We've
Little
seen you.
Arquette.
Yeah.
So he's doing that. He's probably left because of that, but if not, brilliant. You look like David Arquette.
Yeah.
So
So, what's his name? Spooky Moulder said yogurt is disgusting. The texture makes me want to vomit.
wow.
I eat Greek yogurt every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Are you sure it's the texture, Spooky, or do you mean like the taste and the aftertaste is questionable? I will
Sure.
agree with you there.
Sure.
I'm like, this does taste a little bit off.
Yeah, I like yogurt.
Yeah,
I've
I'm a
got my
fan.
head around it. I put yogurt in. I put fruit in it and honey now. Manuka honey.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you know what is a brilliant combination? I urge you to try it one day. I might even send you a recipe.
You've got me.
Steak,
Hear me out.
watermelon.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Put them together.
I'll
You
try
will be
it.
like,
I'll try it.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Cracking. Little cubes of watermelon. Chuck that on your steak.
You know it, boy.
Goodness me. Heather Graham is that good. All right. What else have we had said? Nothing?
No, nothing else. See you around Podbean. He's just going to watch. Eric's going over to Crash Cat's Crash and Burn podcast.
Okay.
And
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Mama Bear said, have a good evening and weekend.
Perfect.
That goes for all of you as well.
Yeah.
Have a good evening and weekend.
We love you.
We will be back next week, 7 p.m. GMT, and be expecting a lot more shorts and content.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
1,